Welcome back, everyone. This is Tandile Maekiso, and I'm doing an assignment on database design and analysis. Okay, and so this assignment, sorry, this assignment is my final project, my community's final project. Okay, and so let me take you through my assignment. Okay, so the so the course is IT 143 database design and analysis, and my name is Tande Maekiso. This is October 2025. This is data exploration using SQL Server. Okay, now the two data sets that I've used are adult data set, which focuses on demographic and income analysis, and then the family data focuses on the workforce and HR patterns. Okay, so my goal here is to use SQL to uncover community insights, and then we'll be using the T-SQL answer focused approach. All right, meaning I'll have a question and then the answer will come in the form of a code. Okay, right. So the first question is the what. So we answered three things here: what, the how, the what, the why, and the how. So the what on my first question is so yes. Okay, should I analyze how education relates salary categories across occupations? And then the why is understand how education impacts earning potential. And then this is the how. This is how we will come to the conclusion of this and this. Okay, so let me take you through my on SQL Server, and then let me execute. Obviously, this is the code that I just showed you on the PowerPoint. You select education, and then you select occupation, and then the average hours per week, and then have that in the column as average hours and salary, obviously from the data, adult data. So we'll be doing 4 questions on adult database data set, and 4 questions on family data set. Okay, so let's execute, and then boom, this is how education levels relate to salary categories. And obviously we've grouped them by education, occupation, and then the average hours, and then the salaries. Okay, so just to give you, someone with 10th grade can be in tech support and average 25 hours and make less or equal to 50,000. I'm not sure if that's a month or a year, probably a year though. And then this is all going onwards and onwards. Associates. So yeah, and then the second question is we need to find the average hours worked per week by gender and marital status, and we need to explore work-life balance differences, and this is how we can answer this question by using this code here, which is select sex, marital status, and then average hours per week, and have this on the column as average hours. Obviously this is from the adult data set, and we need to group them by sex and marital status because that's what we'll be focusing on. So let us execute now our code, and then boom. So a male that has a married spouse absent. So this person is married but the spouse is absent. They work normally 42 hours. And then a female that is separated usually works 37 hours. Average is 37 hours. A female that is a widow, 32 hours. Female that's married in CIV, excuse me, 36 hours. A married spouse absent, that's a female, 37. Now compare this 37 to the male of 42. Excuse me. So you can see the difference there. So that's how you analyze, okay? And then let's go to our third question. Determine if certain racial groups hold specific occupations. And then analyze diversity and representation, and this is how we'll come to that conclusion. We select our code and then execute our SQL, and then this is the demographic of American Indians, blacks, other species of people, and whites. Okay, I know there's Asian here. Yes, Asian as well. American Indian. There we go. So tech support, Asians, there's about 44 people according to the data set. Alright. Alright, tech support for blacks, 71. Let's go to other. In tech support, 3 in other. I wonder the categories of those others. And then whites in tech support, 806. You see, this helps us. Let's check American Indians in tech support. Where is my tech support? There we go. There's only 4. So you see so you are able to analyze different things here. So it's very important to learn to use MySQL. Now, fourth question, we need to now check the capital gains and capital losses by work class, and then we need to identify financial trends by employment type. And then this is the code. Let's go execute the code now. And this is what we have. So these are the work class: private, federal government, local government, never worked, self-employed, question mark, without pay. I think I have 2 self-employed here. I don't understand now what's going on here. And then state government. Okay. And then these are the capital gains and capital losses. You are able to compare and do your analysis there. All right. Now let's go to the data set of family data. Now there isn't a lot of data on the data set because it was the one that was referred to us by the school. But be that as it may, question number 1 on family data: count active employees per department, and then assess workforce distribution. This is how we'll find all of that. And then you come here, and then you execute the code after you type it up, and then the Simpsons family, there's only 1 active employee in this department. All right. And then we go to the second question: identify the oldest employee in the organization, then recognize the seniority and plan mentorship. And then this is how we find that code. Let's go and execute. I might be rushing, guys, because I have time. I am time bound. Let's see how much time I have left. So I have 9 minutes. That means I have 6 minutes left. So that's why I'm missing that I'm a bit rushing. So the oldest person in the department or in the organization was born in 1957. You can do that calculation. I should have done the one that will actually give you the actual age, but it's fine. I can live with this one for now. And then count employees hired before 1990, and then analyze company. Why we need to, it will help us analyze company history and retention. And then this is how the answer can be found for this question here. execute. So people that were hired before 1990 that are active in the company is only 2. Okay. And then the last question is identify managers supervising the most staff. Understand why. We need to understand the leadership and workload balance. This is how we find that answer. Now let's go and execute. Execute. Boom. Charles Montgomery Burns 1. Homer Simpson's 1. So these guys aren't having a lot of workload because they have only one person to look after, or they need to, that reports to them. Okay, so that's how you analyze data. But this is now my conclusion towards with regards to what I've just showed you, is that education strongly correlates with income, and then gender and marital status affect work hours slightly, and then racial diversity varies across job types. Departments and leadership distribution visible through family data, and then SQL provided clear insights into both communities. And then these are my references to my work and what I've used, where I've got my data, and then yeah, thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this video and you learned a lot. Thank you.